Here's exactly what I'm saying.
No, he can't because Daddy's on air. Can't take a lunch break. He's on 11 to 3 every day.
Not air time. No food time.
11 to 3.
11 to 3. Such a hot spot, dude.
Not bad for a fat guy.
God of a TG121. TG121. Turbo sit. Turbo sit. All right. What's up? What were you saying? Oh, we're on? Oh, I was just doing that. I didn't even know it was recording.
No, but it's whenever a quarterback, Brady or Breeze will go out, because inevitably somebody will ask them about their cadence or their play call or something, and they explain it, and it literally doesn't explain anything.
Like the whole play call in the huddle?
Yeah, but then they'll go up and they'll be like, yeah, so then I'd get up and we kind of have two calls, right? We kind of have, what is it? And then the second one would be, kill. 180.
Same thing.
It's the same exact thing. Okay.
How do you know the difference? Monday, easy. What is it? Dude, it's so funny, dude. Listening to him.
Also, is it set hut? Is it hit? Is it just hut?
You know what I really like is set go. Ooh.
Just a
Go.
General sound of just a set.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you know the difference? Sit.
It's like just me yelling at Happy. Sit.
Roll over. That's a coach. That's a cadence, QB cadence. Stay. One treat. Roll over. Here we go. Did you hear that? Never mind. Okay. Anyway, so
a sports podcast.
Nah, what are you talking about? This isn't a football.
Yeah, big week for you, huh? You're messing up the cadence, son.
What did he?
God dang it, Polizzi. Do it again. I hate it, man.
Huddle!
How badly do I just want to be a coach, an offensive coordinator for a JV football team just so I can rip the sophomore quarterback's cadence? I freaking hate it, Davis. Line it up and do it again.
Hey, deepen your voice. Pretend your little girlfriend's in the crowd, Davis. Jesus.
Every coach who does that just becomes John Gruden immediately, just because we've watched that clip on NFL films 800 times.
God, John Gruden is a dime piece, though, on NFL films.
Dime piece. Hey, real quick for my folks, Valentine's Day's on Friday, man. So let's get some kisses. Let's get your kisses ready. Kendra Scott, you go to Kendra Scott, use 20% off with my code Joey. 20% off. 20% off KendraScott.com. Get your burpy girl something nice for Valentine's Day. JOEY. Yes, some exclusions apply. But 20% off, man. They got some good deals. I got my lady something from Kendra Scott for Valentine's Day. She wears it every day. She loves it. So, be the guy. Get remembered. Be remembered. Make the play. Make Kendra Scott the play.
Wow.
Valentine's Day. 20% off. JOEY. Joey at KendraScott.com.
Chicago, tomorrow, February 12th. Rosemont, February 13th. Pottstown, Pennsylvania, March 8th. Torrance, California, February 23rd. Plano, Texas, just added, April 2nd. Rochester, New York, May 9th and 10th. Las Vegas, May 24th. Get your tickets below, BennyPolizzi.com.
I got to get back out on the road. I got to get back out doing shows.
Hit the road.
That was fun. Hey, Clubhouse. Want to know the funniest thing ever about this show and me and Ben's friendship?
What happened?
We both go to New Orleans for like 40 hours and at the same time, and we don't even acknowledge each other's existence there.
Dude, that's how you know you're friends. That's how it should be, bro. It's like, all right. I was like, where are you? Where are you? I don't even know if I finished the text. I was like, where are you? You're like... casino. And I was like, I don't even know where that is. And then I don't even know if I texted you back.
I'm driving. Me and my dad head down Tuesday night. We stop at like 1 a.m. In Mississippi, and we sleep for like 4 hours and then get back up and head straight to New Orleans. And that Wednesday morning, we're driving there. And I see Ben's Instagram story, and he texts me. He's like, see you soon, B. I'm like, oh my God, you're insane, man. I can't believe you're actually, because I texted him on like Monday. I was like, you should come down, man. Like I'm gonna be there, me and my dad. It could be fun. And you just never know with Ben. Ultimate wild card, right? So then all of a sudden I see, I'm like, holy shit, he actually is. This is crazy. So then I'm at Radio Row for like 5 hours. He gets in, I don't know when. I got a show that night, a dinner as well. But like we were trying to make something happen, whatever. Yeah, I text him at like 4. I'm like, where are you, B? And he just says, I don't even remember what the hell he said. Like, I truly don't even know if you acknowledged that. You just said, where are you? And I said, walking by the casino.
Bro, I was right there, though, at that beignets place. There's a beignets place called Hot Benny's. Did you get one?
No, man.
Oh, yeah, you're looking
skinny,
you're looking
man.
trim, bro. That's crazy to not get a beignet in New Orleans Super Bowl week. That takes a lot of like willpower. You're good.
It took a lot of willpower for a lot. I think I went 30 hours and all I ate was a turkey avocado wrap that FanDuel paid for me. A few chips and salsa at dinner with my dad and 𝗕𝗓𝗖𝗢𝗪 on Wednesday night, and then I think that's it.
Dang, no
my
airport food.
We drove, dog.
Oh yeah. No gas station snackies.
Packed peanut butter sandwiches for the car ride.
That's how you do it, man. You're on it.
Peanut butter Sammys and bananas. So I had 2 of those.
Can I get your stats from Super Bowl? Food stats? What are we talking here?
Ooh, bro. So
What'd you go?
It was a little. It was a different Super Bowl, man, because I had to work early on Monday morning, and the kids go to bed like right at 6:30 when the game's starting. So we were like, I don't want to go anywhere and have to corral the kids who are trying to sleep, but then like stay way later or anything and let them sleep there because I got to work in the morning. And so it was just me, Ryan, and the 2 kids. No party, nobody came over, didn't go nowhere, right?
Nice.
So I was kind of like, I don't even know what this is gonna like. We may not even have anything. Then all of a sudden, I was like, oh no, we're good. We got a little spread. So we had chili.
Last minute probably made it so much better too.
Yeah, it was because it was like a little surprise.
Yeah, and you're like not expecting a lot.
No, I had no expectations for this Super Bowl. I was like, we'll probably honestly be in bed by like 7:15 because the kids are going to be asleep and like we're not doing shit. So it's not going to be a full Super Bowl spread like it typically is every year. But yeah, I ended up having chili. Ended up having shrimp cocktail.
Oh, let's go.
Cocktail sauce. So
that's it right there.
16 shrimp. And then, dude, jalapeno popper dip.
Mm-hmm. What were you dipping in there? And where was it from? Sounds like a Trader Joe's type beat.
Nah, Riley made it.
Oh, homemade? She cooked that up real quick? Oh, I guess.
Yeah. So she still had the crock pots working. So it ended up being a nice little... It ended up being maybe one of my favorite of all time because it was so last minute and under the radar. And Perfect. It was just us. Didn't have to worry about people coming in and...
No people.
No people. So
no people.
Me and Ryan, we did appetizers of jalapeno popper dip, shrimp cocktail, chili, the main course. Then here you go. You ready, Clubhouse?
What did we put in the chili? Did you guys have like oyster crackers or anything? What was going on? What's going on? Station know about that chili?
Forgot oyster crackers, and it kills me because I'm one of those guys that like somebody would say to me, you want any chili with those oyster crackers? Like, dude, I love dumping in the crackers.
Bro, put a gun in all those guys' mouths right now. All of them.
But we forgot them. So no, I just straight up just had chili, man. Kids and Rye had some noodles with theirs and some cheese. I just had straight chili. But the kicker,
David Akers.
Rye went to the grocery store to get like stuff for the week with Frank. My little man walks in, has a heart-shaped Super Bowl cookie cake.
No. What was the icing looking like?
Bro, it was like a football field. So green icing with the white around the edges.
I gotta get out of here.
Little white numbers in there. And it was perfect size too. It wasn't a giant one. It was just enough for like us 4. Still have some left over for tonight. Oh, dude. Teeth just so green.
Did you see that commercial? Green teeth.
National anthem going on. I'm like, yeah, green teeth cookie cake. I love it.
Tom Brady's pretty good. He's better than he was.
Do you think Trav's going to propose after this?
Spagnolia. Jesus Christ. Take a shot every time they say Steve Spagnolia. Dead on the ground.
It was a great 4-course meal, dude.
That sounds amazing. Drink?
What about you?
Drink? What was it? Sprite? Anything sexy?
Went and snagged some Sun King cream ale.
Oh, bro, you had the best Super Bowl party of all time, dog. Dude, Sun King cream ale is like that. That's on occasion. If you just have that on like a Tuesday, you're crazy, or like you're rich.
I went in and I was like, man, I went back and forth. We didn't have much. We just had some like bourbon. I was like, that's insane. It's just us. It's like, I got to get up, crack acid on tomorrow. I don't want to do that. But I was like, just kind of feels un-American to not have an ice cold beer on Super Bowl Sunday.
Cream ale is fire, bro. That is the beer for like, I'm just having 2 or 3 or like, you know what I mean?
Dude,
just chilling.
Exactly.
Because
so
it's it's a creamsicle.
Here we go. Here's the play.
Here we go. What he said.
So I went and I was like, yeah, we're going to get some beer. And I don't want to get like drunk, but you know, I want to have a nice casual drinking beers for the game duration.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a 6-pack of bottles of Mick Ultra, right?
Wow.
Light.
Mm-hmm.
Wife loves them, you know?
Can still get them chopping if you need to, that kind of beer.
And then I saw it and I was like, man, tall can Sun King cream ales. That's the icing on the cake. That's the kicker right there. That's a treat for Super Bowl Sunday. So yes, I had. I think I had 1 Michelob Ultra, 2 Sun King cream ales, and that was honestly the best part of the night because the game fucking sucked.
Yeah. What a great. That's dude. You couldn't do it any better. You can't draw it up any better than that, boys. But
right?
Geez.
Did you have anything? Were you at a party or anything?
Nah, man. I did it like I usually do it. Had no idea what time the game started. Plus, we were LA time. Game started at like 12:15.
So weird, dude.
I was like, what are we doing? I just had morning coffee and they're about to kick it off. It was really weird. What time did it start there? 6:30 p.m.?
Yeah, Super Bowl starts at 6:30 every year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so weird to me. So 3:30 here. I was like, what are we doing? My day was all messed up because I don't know why. A bunch of stuff was going on. I hadn't worked out yet. And like the New Orleans trip kind of messed me up too. So I was like, I need to get a workout in. So I went to work out at the start of the second quarter. So weird. Being in a gym during the Super Bowl. Just 2 guys there that have no idea what day it is or what's going on. And I'm just like, Jesus, how is this open? I felt like it was illegal to be there or something. Get back right when the halftime show ends. I'm just looking on my phone the whole time I'm working out. It's just all tweets about the score bug. Probably talk about that in a second. Got back, told my roommate to preheat the oven. Just made like 40 chicken wings. Like, you know how you buy them like in the, they're like,
yeah, dude.
Just throw them in the oven, flip them. Takes like 45 hours to cook.
Right, because you got to get them crispy.
Dude, they weren't done until the game was over.
Yeah.
So I watched the whole game. And then I just put them in a bowl and put barbecue sauce all over them, sugar free, because we're on it. And then, but it tasted great. It was the best. Still got 3 left over.
Did you do a little toss?
I didn't need to.
Really?
I just kind of like, they're piled in this bowl, like cartoon style, like Fred Flintstone. And I just put the barbecue sauce. Every single one had a perfect amount. And I was like, this is great. Watched the post-game show and just ate 37 wings.
Hell yeah, dude.
And in a pineapple. I just cut a pineapple and ate it. Dude, that's the stupidest shit of all time. What'd you eat? A whole chicken and a pineapple? Just thinking about that is stupid. But yeah.
And I watched 6 plays from the game.
I think I watched 1, but I was like hearing it.
It was all the same play. It was really weird.
No.
I mean, it was like every time you would look, pretty much, yeah, I watched. I actually, this is the first Super Bowl I ever turned off.
Turned it off?
Turned it off.
Like during why?
Finally went up to bed, I think after or right before Hurts hit Devontae Smith to go up 34-0. It was right around there. But I was just like, this game is horrible. Like, there's not an interesting thing about it at all.
Yeah.
And so we went upstairs and we were laying down and I was like, it's Family Guy time. Like, I put on Family Guy.
I don't think I could do that.
First one I ever did.
That's amazing. Yeah, it was a bad game though. Score bug talk. We got to do it.
Got a few messages about that.
Me too.
People were like, unfortunately, I don't have a sports podcast to listen to, but if I did, what would you think about this?
It's crazy we're even talking about this.
You go ahead.
I like it. Honestly, hot take. It's clean. It's just everything's right there. You can see it well. I'm a big fan of stuff you can just see well. Because everybody's complaints is like, I don't even know. So they just made, boom, it's right there. There's no like, I liked how it was transparent. You know what I mean? But they do needed to squeeze it. If they could just squeeze it down a little bit, that would have been my only suggestion. But other than that, I mean, kind of cool. And I'm on board with everything Fox does. I think they do graphics really well. So they know what they're doing.
See, what's insane is that the green screen that Tom Brady and Kevin Burkhardt were standing in front of, I thought was incredible. Because it looked like they were standing in Bourbon Street. Like, it looked like they were in a different location. Yes, you could tell it was, like, animated a little bit, but it was pretty seamless. It wasn't just like, you know how typically when the broadcast booth, they go up to them, and behind them it'll just have, like, NFL on Fox and the Super Bowl logo, and you know that, like, right off to the side is just Mike Pereira sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
This was all-encompassing. It was like a full 360 scope, and everything around them was like they were standing on Bourbon Street.
Dang, I didn't see that.
I thought it looked really good. It was sick. But then, yeah, the kickoff goes up, and then they show the graphic for the first time, the score bug. And I legitimately thought, oh, no, they had a green screen malfunction. Like, you know, when the green screen's up and then it's on green, like you have a green screen and it's filming green shit. It makes it invisible and you can't see it and blocks it out. And I was like, that's what my mind immediately went to. And it's just, to me, you get to a point where you're just too minimalist. Like,
yeah, okay, I see that too.
I get the cleanness, and trust me, I'm like you. We're all clean, classy, cool, simple. But I was like, damn, man. I mean, they really just forgot that they had to do this.
Yeah. So you thought they whipped one up.
New score bug.
Yeah. I mean, they could have squeezed it down a little bit, made it a little more busy, and like added stuff like when things happened, and I think that would have saved it a little bit. But it didn't have enough. Didn't have enough spice, honestly. Like, you know, throw some firework graphics when they score, or some like Louisiana Mardi Gras. Come on,
get the team logos in there. Even I mean,
they were trying
KC and PHI. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, they made it for grandpas for sure, but
I guess I mean, like, at least they had the colors of the teams in there. Because they could have just straight up gone like original Fox, where it's pretty much just black and white and the letters of the cities, and that was it.
I saw the one you tweeted. It was the OG score bug, which is like the most score bug of all time. The one in the
before that, but that's what I was saying. I was like, if you're going for like simple and classic and minimalist,
with the red dot on it, loved it so much.
Throw that shit up in the top left corner, you know? Give it a little room to breathe, right?
They scored.
That sound is so good. Dude.
Oh, it's always Chris Cooley catching a pass for 3 yards in the flat. Touchdown, Washington.
I'm still trying to find the sound effect for the.
I've heard that. I saw it on Twitter. Somebody tagged us. It's good.
I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I know it exists. If you go back and you watch the 2005 Patriots-Eagles Super Bowl in Jacksonville, I know you'll hear it.
Now sports podcast.
Yeah, dude. So, I mean, New Orleans, what'd you think?
I like that city. I think it's like a mix of Florida and LA, seems like.
Was that your first time?
No, I've been there before, but I wasn't in the streets as much like I was. I went on I just went on like a whatever trip. There was no theme. There was no like events or anything like that. But dude, Bourbon Street, it's just so wild. And I like how it's real tight. Like the streets aren't big. It's like you're kind of in a neighborhood. Even smaller than that, really. And everything's all on top of you. Like, I don't know. People know New Orleans, but like every single building has like a second story with a balcony. I just think that's so cool. Every single building. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm the same way, man. I was like, damn, that was the longest period of time that I've gotten to be there in that kind of scenario, because I've been to New Orleans before. But yeah, you felt it, man. You're like, this is cool. It has all those things you mentioned, and it does feel a little LA, Florida, but then it's like Indy. That's where I feel like I felt comfortable, because it's like Indy in terms of you can stay downtown, walk to the stadium, and you're there in like 12 minutes.
That was cool.
And then you can also walk to the media center, Radio Row, and you're there in like 10 minutes. And you can go to Bourbon Street. Like everything is walkable. Yeah. And so it's got that feel of like, oh, this is a big time. Holy shit, this is cool. A lot of culture, a lot of history, tons of shit to do. But also, by the way, like you're all just here on top of each other, which I thought was sick.
It might be the best city, man. It's just got everything combined, and it's like kind of like spooky. You know what I mean?
Halloween in New Orleans would be sick,
bro. It's always a little scary. And just, I don't know, bro. They just have like cool food. Like everything is so unique. I don't know. I really like it.
It's all purple and yellow and gold and green.
Yeah, dude. And everything's like everywhere. Seafood. Like,
I was like,
yeah.
Am I on Unbreakable? Like, is this Mr. Glass? What the hell is going on?
And you got to think it was Super Bowl week. So they cleaned it up and did it right. But I forgot about Super Bowl week vibe. Like that is a different... Dude, everybody's like, all right, let's get it. Like everybody's down. It's so cool, dude. I mean, I think you said something about it. You haven't like experienced a Super Bowl since Indy and like Indianapolis. And what year was that?
2012.
That's so long ago, bro. But the Super Bowl changes everything. It's so weird.
You're right. We got there and it was like Wednesday at 10:45. And if you would have walked up to a place in the French Quarter or just downtown New Orleans that had one of those second story patios, you're like, no one would blame you if you were like, go get a bucket real quick and just like figure out our game plan.
Everybody's trying to party at every second. Restaurants are just like, let's go. Like it's so sick, dude. Full staff. They probably hired like 10 people. Everybody's everywhere. Like every guy, every sports player. I know that guy. They're just walking around. It's like almost like a dream. I saw Dan @𝗏𝗏𝗧 at the same restaurant I was at. I was like, dude, this is sick. Got too scared to talk to him. Went to a different restaurant, actually.
You should have showed him the picture from 10 years ago.
Cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but our hotel was right by the Manning Bar and Grill, and honestly, that place we didn't even get to go in because it was a private event or whatever. But right across the street was a spot, and it was right where ESPN, like NFL Live and Get Up and all that shit.
Saw all that, yep.
So all that's right there, and the bar right next to it had a second story. On Wednesday of Super Bowl week, they're doing $1.50 domestic beers.
Sick.
So after I was on Radio Row for like 5 hours, me and my dad were like, you want to hop in there for a sec and just like take in New Orleans for an hour? And I was like, fuck yeah. I had a few $1.50 domestics.
Dude, your dad's the best with that.
It's so funny. My dad, everywhere we go in a spot like that, he can't just like have a beer or two. He's always like, I gotta get a little something. I gotta get a little salt in me. I just got an order of fries. If that's
the best, man. That's the best way to do it right there. Po' boys.
Fries, ketchup, and beer. Let's go.
Oh, you
Can't eat for 2 days, but let's go.
Cream ale, dude. I can't stop thinking about that. Oh my God.
I know. I think I have one more left. That's gonna. Once the kids go down on a Monday night and
Yeah,
put that
dude.
bag as a little treat.
Yes. For sure.
Yeah, but
For sure.
Super Bowl's over and football is over, and
Nah, the draft is in like
That's kinda
15 minutes.
that's true. That is like the second season, you know.
I'm like, dude, this football season never ends. When's the draft? April like 25th or something like that?
Yeah, but the combine's back in Indy, so all those people I just saw at the Super Bowl, I'm going to see in Indy in like 2 weeks.
Was the combine? This is not a sports podcast, but was the NFL combine in Indy last year? Dumb question, but I remember they were talking about moving it, and I was like, I don't know if they did or not.
Yeah, they've been talking about moving it for like 8 years, and they just keep re-upping because I think they realize like, that's actually really dumb.
It's kind of crazy that it's
I
just
think
been
eventually
in
it'll probably
Indianapolis.
will not be here, but for now, I think they've re-upped for.
We built
I
our
think
city around the NFL. The Indianapolis built their city around the combine. There's like tunnels.
Right.
There's like an underground railroad for NFL combine like athletes, dude. Everything's connected downtown to keep them warm.
Totally. That's why I shouldn't go anywhere. I mean, you're in LA.
It'd
That's why they talked about moving it.
it'd be a mess.
45-minute bus ride with a bunch of college kids to get their medicals done.
Bro, come on.
Yikes. Yeah. I'm this might be my last show with the hair.
Whoa. Really? I was just thinking. I saw a picture of you in New Orleans. And I was like, he's doing it again. He committed.
I mean, I don't know. I
Did
do
somebody
like
say
it.
something?
No, I mean my parents
Your mom hates it.
hates it, dude.
Your dad kind of likes it.
No, he doesn't.
What?
Surprisingly, he doesn't.
Usually,
Before we went to
good.
before we went to New Orleans, they both were like, they were getting on me like I was, when you're like 17, 18, 19 and you're going out for different job interviews that are just like summer jobs or part-time jobs or whatever. But,
Yeah.
your parents make it out to be like it's like the biggest deal of your life and you got to really present yourself and this matters and everything. Dude, that's what they both were like to me as a 31-year-old man before we went down to the Super Bowl. They were like, you got to present. You just look way better. You got to present yourself. I mean, this is essentially a job. And I'm like, guys, I'm like, one, I get my hair cut by like a professional, actual hairstylist.
Mhm.
So I put some care into it.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I'm not a fat ass anymore. So like naturally it just looks better because I don't weigh 225 pounds,
Yeah. And like, you see like A-list celebrities like Brad Pitt will have like long hair every once in a while. Like, come on. You know what I mean? It looks good. I'm not saying you're Brad Pitt, but like people do it.
Yeah,
Switch it up, babe.
I know that. Yeah, it's like, hey, New Orleans is probably the best Super Bowl host city, but every now and then you got to put one in Indy. You got to put one in Minneapolis.
I love that. Hey,
Keep
put some respect on the Viking Stadium, by the way. Sorry. Keep going.
Thing's insane.
Yeah, I'm like, can we talk about that a little bit more? Dude, the Viking Stadium, one of a kind. It has like ship. I don't know. It just features and stuff.
It looks like a Viking ship.
I think they need to make a bigger deal about that because every other stadium they build now looks exactly the same. I'm like, oh my God, can we just do something different? And the Vikings did that.
That's true. Every stadium now has the see-through top,
Like,
with
bro.
the LED shit. and
Okay, big
campus.
scoreboard.
Yeah, the round scoreboard that goes all. Okay. Hey, you know what? Let's throw it back. Just give me a giant fucking one and each end zone. That's like a flat screen TV.
I really like
Biggest flat screen TV you've ever seen.
I do like that a lot. There was nothing wrong with that either. Nothing.
Dude, you remember you remember at Conseco Fieldhouse, the original scoreboard
OG. Yeah.
that had the actual clock on it?
Hell yeah. Yeah, but it was like not numbers. I was like, who's reading this clock? The clock just had a bunch of like segment lines, like dashes for each number. Oh, yeah, just in case I need to check the time during the game. It wasn't even the Pacers like score clock either. Like the game clock, it was just like real Eastern Standard Time during the game. Oh, it's a good thing it's 8:32. Boom, baby.
8:32, B. We better get hitting the road. Game tipped at 8.
Seriously, let's get out of here. Had enough. Hey, Subway on the way home? Yep.
Yeah, dude, that scoreboard, that was like
peak.
It's so funny because now that's what people are like starting to put in their own. I've seen like 6 of them on Instagram.
Above the pool table.
Let's throw this Super Bowl party. Let's try as I DIY this Super Bowl party at my parents' house. And they actually have that kind of scoreboard. Yeah, above the pool table or like in their bar downstairs.
4 62-inch TVs. I'm like, guys, do we?
You guys put that in a warehouse from 2000 Conseco Fieldhouse and just whip that out now?
Dude's whole basement is just Conseco Fieldhouse. Underrated stadium too.
Oh yeah.
OG, they like made it look old. I was like, this is kind of hard, bro. Right. Is there a train in here? Like,
probably. Hey, so much brick for some reason.
That shit went hard, dude. You're like, there's like different alleys you can walk. I was like, yeah, this is pretty sick, dude. And then Jermaine O'Neal's just on the floor, like 2 minutes.
Oh yeah,
just doing this. Right.
Hard dribble, fade away.
Best screens in the NFL. You're gonna hate this, but the Ravens. God, that looks good. 2 flat screens. They're like lower and they're wide. I'm like, that looks sick, dude. Outdoor stadium. I'm like, that looks hype in there. Good defense.
But like the length of the end zones.
Mm-hmm. That stands out to me. I always played there on Madden when you could just pick any field and it would randomly like be your home fans there. I'd be like Ravens, dude, or Seahawks. Seahawks is sick too, bro. The way that their stadium looks like a mohawk, like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
that shit is so cold. I love that.
I'm still kind of scared of the Seahawks stadium.
I know it's like little, but it's like the coolest. And it's always cloudy. I'm like, that is so sick.
Never had a sunny game in Seattle. Never.
I don't. And that's perfect. If you think about it, perfect.
Cloudy night game. That's it.
Cloudy 4 o'clock game. Like there's rain in the air, but it's not raining. That's the best conditions.
Doesn't matter how shitty the Seahawks ever are or will be. If the Steelers or anybody has to go play there, I'm like, it's a tough environment. Hey.
Navy tops, gray pants. I'm like, God dang, dude. Somebody's returning the first kick. This is crazy. Percy Harvin's going to come back and just go
Ghost
for it.
Ghost of Percy Harvin.
And Golden Tate somehow. Do they have Golden Tate too? Hey.
Yeah.
Same guy. Percy Harvin, Golden Tate. Same guy. They were so good.
They did. Yeah, Cowherd's been talking a lot about how this Eagles team is a lot like those Seahawks teams. And I'm like, kind of got a point. Pretty stacked everywhere. Kind of similar colors.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Let's
Not a sports podcast. Holy.
Yeah, whole thing about sports. But that's what you do after the Super Bowl, baby. That's what you do after the Super Bowl, babe.
Hey, what's your comment? Your favorite stadium and why? NBA, NFL, not sports podcast. But don't make it like because of the, make it because of the screen, because of the, you know what I mean?
Oh, it could be it could be Major League Baseball too.
Ooh.
Like I forget that one of the clubhouse members, when he sent in they actually had the clubhouse and like right field at the Braves stadium because they got sponsored by Home Depot.
Oh man.
Like shit like that.
There you go. The weird, cool part of your favorite stadium that a lot of people might not know about. Like, I don't know if a lot of people knew that the Conseco Fieldhouse was like old.
Right. Like they made it. They had to tie in like the Hoosiers vibe.
Yeah. Brick. There's like old school barber shops in it. So crazy.
It kind of pisses me off that people don't realize. I don't think people realize because I see it still now where people like shit on those hickory Pacers uniforms.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, but they don't, like, you guys don't know, like they're from the movie. Like they didn't just design those and we're like, yeah, these are gonna be our alternates or our city jerseys or whatever for the year.
Oh, they don't know that's from the movie?
Yeah, I've seen some stuff on social where people are just like shitting on them, talking about like the Pacers really rolled out in these. I'm like, but it was a whole thing. Like it's because of the movie Hoosiers.
That's crazy. I thought that'd be the number one thing that you got to be pretty dumb to not know that. It's like you thought they would just come out with maroon tops and gold shorts. It's from the movie. It's like the most popular basketball movie ever, right?
Yeah, I will say probably did go on a little too long. Like they were running with those for like, I think a solid 4 years before they finally stopped wearing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you have the freshness of them and they do it and you're like, oh, they do it for a year. Second year, you're like, okay, yeah, I like them.
Maybe throw the away version. Last year. Maybe away.
Right.
Did they do
Yeah. They did the white. Yeah.
Well, that's not bad.
And then I think by like year 4, I was kind of like, all right, man, like we need to switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
We ran its course with those things. Anyways.
Good idea, though.
Let's go check the mailbox, the clubhouse mailbox, teamtheseguys@gmail.com. From Jimmy. White home jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Fellas, had a thought the other day about home jerseys for NFL teams. It's odd how the NFL has never really had most or all the teams wear white as a home jersey. Of course, Major League Baseball and NBA, those leagues being mostly white home jerseys their whole existence, and even the NHL had period between the 70s all the way to the early 2000s of white home unis. So it got me thinking, what NFL teams of today would have a super clean, nice white home uniform? Of course, we have Dallas already, but I think teams like the Jets or Bucks would look good. What do you guys think? Slap my ass with Sean Alexander elbow pads with 𝗨𝗧𝗔𝗡𝗚𝗚 kills me on a crossing route. Sent from my iPhone for Benny Boy.
Nice. What team would look good with a white home uni? I do like the Bucks. He's right about that. Those are super clean.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of highlights from the Bucks Chiefs Super Bowl this past week, and the Bucks were wearing the whites. And I love, my favorite part about that jersey is the black bar around the sleeves. At the bottom of the sleeves, just the black bar that goes, I'm just like, that
really hits.
Such a nice little touch that like pops but doesn't, and it just looks great.
Top 3 uni.
You're right. The white Bucks, very good. Now I say, give me the pewter pants still. White on white Bucks.
White on white Bucks is a good change up like once a season, but the pewter pants are so sick. Sean King, white on white pants. He's just the Bucks quarterback for way too long. I was like, God damn, still? Sean King, bro. Hey, where'd he go?
Hey, Sean King. He's ahead of his time.
Sean King. Yeah.
Honestly, I think, you know, when the Colts every now and then like drop the white on white at home.
Do they?
Every now and then. I think it's mostly preseason shit.
Man, that's nice. The Colts have a good all white look because it's not like Stormtrooper week. It's like, no, the Colts just been doing this. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very organic, white on white on white. That's clean. They need blue face masks back so hard, though. Or even white, or even all white. Like, come on.
I know. I'm kind of just trying. It's been so long, and helmets and like TV technology and everything has changed so much. So I'm like, would it look good or weird?
It would look good, man. Because they've already done it. It's proven. White, dude, white might make it go crazy. Gray is just like not one of the colors. And they know that.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, the Colts are white, blue, and low-key black now. They made that one of their officials. Gray's not a thing anymore. But the Colts would look good. I like it when the Colts wear blue pants. They need to do that more. You know, they'll just toss it in. And I'm like, that is a good look. And
they haven't done that. Dude, I don't think they've done that since the hardball days.
No, bro, they did it like recently. I remember there's a picture of Jonathan Taylor with blue pants on. I was like, that's so cold.
But not white jersey.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You mean blue on blue.
Yeah, because they had the color rush, blue on blue. They still have the Indiana Knights that has the black helmet, but that's blue on blue. I'm talking blue pants, white jersey. I don't think that's happened since hardball.
Yeah, I remember there was a pic of Marshall Faulk.
Yeah, dude.
Dirty. Like, come on, man. That's not like a forced thing. That just looks good. Come on.
It does.
Colts with white jerseys might be one of those teams. Trying to think what else. The Bucks make sense because it's like hot too, you know?
Right. Dolphins, throw them in there.
Jags? Nah, that teal is just banging.
If they got a black helmet.
If they go right. If they go, well, kind of the same as Bucks though.
But if the Jags wear teal pants, white jersey, black helmet, okay, you know,
triple mismatch.
Right. But if they go white, black, that's too much of an offset. I think Colts would probably be my top pick. I know that's weird because we're here, but I think you got to have a white helmet or like a light helmet. The Cowboys have the silver, so the white jersey and the silver, it like makes sense. It meshes.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get Ravens all white, black helmet, if you get Jags all white, black helmet, that doesn't work for me at least.
Bengals couldn't do it. Seahawks couldn't do it. Colts seems natural. Yeah.
But it's honestly all weird to think about because it's always football has just always been like, besides the Cowboys, pretty much you're at home, you wear the colorful jersey. And I remember I asked my dad that one time when I was a kid because I noticed that obviously when I was a kid. I was like, you watch baseball, you know, the Yankees are in white pinstripes when they're at home. The Cubs white, like why are the Steelers in black? Why does USC wear cardinal red? Like,
might be dude. You know, when you ask your dad that question, your dad's like, "We're in." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's like the turning point. Like, okay, my son like knows ball a little bit now.
Yeah, I think I was like 10 or 11, probably in that 10 to 12 range, probably.
Yeah, he can't wait to answer that.
All he said was, and which to be fair, I mean, yeah, I guess like he was just like, oh yeah, because football is just like really festive and people tailgate and like, you know, people get crazy. So like the home team wants to wear the colored jerseys to match like the vibe of the. I was like, okay, I mean, it works for me, you know.
So weird. I think it's weird that
white seems a little too plain to be a home uniform.
Yeah, like colors, football. Baby, represent it.
I don't know.
I think Florida Gators could wear white at home.
Blue pants,
orange pants, orange helmet, white unis. It's kind of a look. I know it's not NFL, but I'm just thinking.
Yeah, dude. When Florida brings out the orange pants,
always used to do that combo on the game on PS2, or all blues at home. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
Hey, Packers white,
all white, or just the white?
Just white tops, yellow pants, yellow helmet. Not bad. But Packers unis are just unmatched. They're so good.
There's something that's just be so wrong about not wearing gold and green
at home
at Lambeau.
Yeah, it's like the pinnacle of what your dad was saying. Celebration. Packers wear the colors.
From Jared, Ben's foam roller. These guys, long time listener, third or fourth time emailing.
Keep them coming.
I recognize your name, Jared. First off, we need another Johnson and Schmitty skit ASAP. Some say it's been a long time.
Jeez. Come on.
Anyway, did you guys have a coach that you swear began his life as a high school football coach? No childhood or teenage years. He literally spawned onto the sideline with a backwards upside down visor, a huge dip in, covering his face with a play card, yelling at Ben to hold the ball with 3 points of contact. Slap my ass while reciting these guys' phrases. Get a ball. Station, how about this? Not bad for a fat guy. Go ahead and goal. Fishy. That looks like Jerry Rice out there.
God,
Can't make Christmas. Daddy's on air. Yes. Damn, that is awesome that you just reel all those off and that we have that many.
Daddy's on air.
So see you, fellas. Valentine's Day is already over. God, that one is so funny. That rant that we went on about Daddy's on air still kills.
Couldn't watch the Super Bowl. Sorry. It was on air.
We were talking about what your sides were at the Super Bowl. What spread you have for your Super Bowl party?
Did you have buffalo chicken dip? Did you have nacho cheese? What was in that crock pot? Call me up. Be back after the break. Haven't seen my family in 2 years. Daddy's been on air.
Was at the Super Bowl for a week. Couldn't see him, and now I'm getting ready to head out for the combine. Then the NFL draft. Won't see him till summertime. Daddy's on air. But then training camp happens. Won't see him anymore still. Daddy's on air.
Had to leave my wife. Daddy's on air. Why'd you leave your wife? Had to fill in. 2 p.m. The ticket in Connecticut. Had to fill in. Haven't talked to my son in 4 years. He doesn't know me. He doesn't remember me. Because I've been on air. Had to start a new family. My other family doesn't know about it. Because I'm just talking Connecticut women's basketball. Daddy's on air.
Oh, shit.
I love that character, bro.
It's so funny, dude. Sorry. Don't care what you say, man. You just rip. If you come up to me somewhere and you just say, hey, glad to see you here. Thought Daddy'd be on air.
Oh, my
I'd
God,
kiss
dude.
You. I'd kiss you right in the mouth.
I'd
right
give
there.
the biggest hug, man. Station, how about that? Oh, my God. Just give me one of those anywhere. And dude, you can do it with anything. You just be walking down the street. Hey, Station, know you're walking here? Oh, my God. Eating a beignet. Hey, Station, how about this? Oh! It never gets old.
Oh, all right.
Station, know about that cream ale in your fridge?
Couldn't watch the game. I was putting barbecue sauce on my chicken wings. All to heaven studio because Daddy's on air. I'm one of those weird, annoying hosts that clearly eats because I don't take a break from being on air. Dude, you know when hosts are doing that shit and you can just tell they're like kind of like, so that's exactly what I'm saying.
Dude, I'm like, can't you wait? Here's exactly what I'm saying.
No, we can't because Daddy's on air. Can't take a lunch break. He's on 11 to 3 every day.
Not air time. No food time.
11 to 3.
11 to 3. Such a hot spot, dude. When you're on your way to work, I'm working too. I'm on air.
Dude.
All gas, no brakes.
Forget morning drive. Forget afternoon drive. You line me up with an 11 to 2 or a noon to 3 slot. That's the shit. That's the shit right there.
Yeah. I don't like 4 o'clock sports shows. I'm like, it's over. Day's over.
Right. You've already heard him talk about all this since 7 a.m.
Dude, and then at 7 a.m., I'm like, too much. Right in my face. Come on, takes, hot. Oh my God. 4 o'clock, I'm like, dude, you're washed. 12 though, I'm like, let's chill, dude. Let's talk.
every 7 a.m. sports radio show, like every morning radio show too, feels the need to like they can't be on anything for more than 2 minutes, and then they have to get like an update, like, and let's go to the scoreboard update. And the Pacers last night didn't have like, actually, bro. Can we just I need a little just banter at noon? Yeah, let's get it going on. Hey, let's talk about sides. Let's talk about what you're having in your salad.
12, you're so right. The morning's too chaotic. Afternoon is so like 12 o'clock. Let's just talk about whatever.
All right. Football coach. Yeah, dude. That's all of them. That's all they are.
Yeah. God, they can't wait to be there. They put their whole heart and soul into it, even if there's so much going on. Screening.
Did you ever have a coach that would play like scout team quarterback when you're just in shells?
Shells. Looks so bad. Wearing just a helmet, a jersey, and shorts. I'm like, we look like idiots, dude.
I had one time that, and he took it really seriously and he get really shitty.
I liked it when they did that. I was like, we're not going to get a better ball. Like, give us the best ball you got. But also at the same time, it's like, develop the QB. At that point, the QB is probably on defense playing like safety or something because you got to put your best players out there. But
or like have the sophomore who's in charge of the bag of balls. Yeah, let's develop his ass. Let's let him go face the varsity ones.
Oh. It is so fun. The coach can't wait for that though. He's like, yo, we got Skelly today and I'm rolling out.
Dude, we had one coach who it was our like every Thursday we would do 2-minute drill, like
Tough.
the 2-minute offense, 2-minute drill.
Bro.
And we just go against air, right? Because we were trying to like get on all of our shit, get our communication down, everything. But this coach who I won't say his name, but he's still doing very well for himself, and he was a stud football player. And he would be the only defensive player, and he would take one of our defensive linemen's helmets, put it on, and just go up and like 1-on-1, 1-on-5 pass rush the offensive line while we were just playing on air doing our 2-minute drill.
That's how it should be.
Helmet.
You don't have to talk about Coach Kuntz like that, dude. OG coach. So coach, man.
Dude, like smacking helmets and shit.
Let's go.
Like trying to do a pass rush move, just like smacking the shit out of the 17-year-old junior center.
That's how it should be. Get a little pass rush in there. Give him something. Just puts a helmet on and goes crazy. Love it.
Just the helmet. I don't even think he strapped it up.
Just Donovan McNabbed it.
Yes.
Donovan McNabb never played one full game with this chin strap on.
Not both of them. No.
He was the king of that. Under center with one dragon. I was like, he's the coolest guy in the world.
Like 2006 when I was playing CIO ball, definitely tried to leave one undone.
Me too. Come on. Dude, he gets screamed at.
that got...
Snap it up, Mulinaro!
That got nipped in the bud quick.
Like you forgot. You're just doing it because it looks so cool. Chunky soup. Eating chunky soup after this too. Why did he eat?
Hey, yeah, that when you're warming up, when you're doing the laps, both of them hanging down.
So cool. But we had this
little bob.
We had the snaps that were right here. So they hung like this much. But if you had the snaps up here, oh, dude, you're letting them fly Randy Moss pregame style.
Yeah, I don't know why that was so cool or felt so cool, but it was like I don't know, it was like you were like Alien and Predator or something. You had like little fangs hanging down. I don't even know. It just
relaxed. Like when you're chill, like it just looks cooler.
You felt like you were bobbing a little bit more than if it was just.
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, we're good. Hey, we're good over here.
Chin straps undone. That's noon to 3. Chin straps up.
Chin straps tight. It's get up with Greenie. Get up! I'm like, Jesus.
With an exclamation point too, bro.
Get up! Just right in the morning. I'm like, God damn, dog. Hey, we're talking about after the break. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, I just opened my eyes. Get up!
Yeah, dude, those morning shows, it's just like, they come on, tell you everything you're going to talk about, and let's get to traffic. 2 minutes of traffic update. And that's the traffic, and now we'll go to weather. 30 seconds of a weather update. All right, don't forget, we got who's going to be the Colts quarterback coming up this season. That's after the break. 6-minute long break. Come back. And this is an ESPN scoreboard update. Scoreboard update for 45 seconds. All right, and now we're going to get to a look at the traffic. What do we got? It's just, they never talk about anything. It's just getting from one thing to another.
Oh, wow. I never even thought about that. They don't say shit, do they? They just always tell you what they're going to talk about and never talk about it.
They open up
for 4 hours.
By the way, after the 4-minute national hit, right, that opens up the show, then they come in and they tell you, they do like a 3.5 minute rant about what happened the night before, and then just teases for the rest of the show.
That's all radio is teases, dude. Hey, let's cut a tease for Monday. Let's cut a tease for Sunday. Just teasing.
From Mike. Mike says Brian Finneran.
That's a nice one. He was number one receiver for the Falcons on that Madden where Michael Vick was insane.
So true.
I was like, they need a new receiver, but we'll rock with it for now.
Mike said, love the pod. Favorite one to listen to every week. Thanks, Mike. Everything resonates from growing up in Catholic school, going to mass, and naming random football players with the boys. I'm actually a college football coach now and re-listen to old ones every time I'm out on the road recruiting.
That's so sick, man. You're the best. Tell the staff.
Wanted to share a story that the clubhouse will appreciate. I was nervous on my wedding day and my groomsmen could tell. So to calm me down, we just started naming random sports figures. Went on the whole time and my best man actually tapped me on the shoulder during the ceremony to tell me, quote, James Starks.
Oh, man. Dude, I need to be I would have gone to that wedding. Wow.
Hard to play that one off in front of everyone. You guys are awesome. One or both of you should come to Montana to do a show. Slap my ass with the orange strip you have to wear and CYO ball when you don't make weight.
What a dog.
Dude, Mike, can we come just perform or just speak or just come to practice at your school?
That's it right there. I don't want to do a show. I don't want to come to a game. I just want to come to a Wednesday practice. Can I just come to Pazzo?
Dude, what a weird mix and sensation of like how relaxing Pado was, but how stressful it was at the same time. Is that just me?
No, you're right. It was like chill because you didn't have the head coach on your ass watching you. It was just like position coach. Like, let's just like get it right. You know, it's kind of like a good little ramp up into like, this is not a sports podcast, but Skelly and team, you know? We're stretched. We're ready. Let's get a little Pazzo for the appetizer. Then we can get into Skelly where I can get yelled at for running a 15-yard dig instead of 12. Not a sports podcast. But
routes, baby.
Pazzo was like, yeah, let's go through the high knees. You know, just don't fumble pretty much.
Yeah. Let's do the ropes. Let's do the bags. Let's do some bag pedal.
Mm-hmm.
Let's chop it up with the coach real quick. Keep it light.
Maybe it's one of those days where the coach is like not taking it seriously. You know, you're like having fun a little bit. New drill. It's fun. You're like hitting the shit out of your friend with like a big pad. Gauntlet. We're doing gauntlet today. Oh, dude, I'm going to fuck him up.
Sophomore pussy. This is from Johnny. LaDainian Tomlinson's visor.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, fellas? Greetings from Cleveland. Started listening to the show after closing the book on coaching a 2nd to 4th grade flag football team to a 7-1 record.
Nice.
High school JV, but we'll do. Hell yeah, dude.
7-1.
Because those are, I mean, that age group, like, they're not listening to shit, man. So good on you.
You had them together.
As a former high school athlete turned very amateur stand-up comedian turned chill middle school baseball assistant coach, I love your content.
Bro, wow. Just same life.
And there's our target audience right there. Side note, recently drove past a Little League field and said aloud, "Who's not going yard here?"
Every time I see a baseball field, ooh.
Dude, yeah.
Who's not going yard here? Bye.
Every time I would do that, though, 0 for 4 2Ks. Dad yelling at me in the car after. Never worked. My question for you is this. In your playing days, were you or a teammate ever accused of cheating in a game? I was playing short and caught a pop-up that went higher than Josh Gordon in 2012. Instinctively, I tagged the runner on second. The momentum of the ball and the base runner being small in stature caused the tag to bump him off the base, and I tagged him again for the unassisted double play. The ump called him out, and the third base coach exploded like I had punched the kid in the jaw. Anyways, just curious about your experiences. Smack my ass while Travis Kelce reps my hometown, only to let me down in fantasy week in and week out. Maybe you can tell us what kind of car Travis Kelce drove in high school, Johnny.
Because we don't know. We don't think about that.
Know, and we want to.
I've never thought about that.
But we think we know.
Yeah, maybe he really does know. That's the pinnacle of this podcast. Like once we find that out, like we're good. But will we ever find out? You know, who played high school football with Travis Kelce?
Yeah, Johnny, do a little recon for us out there.
Caught cheating during a game? Mm-mm. But in school that day? Yeah.
Yeah.
Got caught cheating in school, then had a game after, and I was cold and panicking the whole time because my dad was going to yell at me. Yeah, done that. Track meet after I just got a detention for cheating during a test. I was like, okay,
no point in even being here. Yeah. Hey, just keep running.
Just a 13-4 100-meter dash.
Just keep running and keep running all the way home because I'm not giving your ass a ride. You're going to think about what you did. That'd be some shit my dad would say. I never cheated in a game. I don't remember any of that, but it did make me think of a story. So when I was 17, kind of one of my first like actual part-time jobs that wasn't just like one of my dad's friends being like, hey, come do these hours with me this summer and I'll pay you like $60. You know, it was like
$60, dude.
Right. So when I was like 17, I was an umpire for Little League Baseball.
That was always the go-to job that I couldn't do because I never played baseball. I got to ump a couple games. I'm like, damn, that's cool.
Yeah, I'd ump like 3 games a week, make like, I don't know, $85 or whatever. And you're like, cool, I can get McDonald's and B-dubs and dip.
Save up 2 weeks, get the Vince Carter shocks. Come on.
2 weeks. And so I did the age group. Yeah, it was like probably 8 and 9-year-olds. Okay. So 8 and 9-year-old baseball, when it gets to kids pitching, it's pretty brutal because most of the kids can't throw a strike. Mm-hmm. It's kind of chaos. The game can kind of drag. You just want it to be over, right? So it's like a summer night and I'm umping this game and they're like 8 or 9. And I had plans after that I was like really wanted to, you know, I think it was like an open house or, you know, it was just one of those things where you're like, dude, I just want to get the hell out of here because I want to go have fun and I'm 17. And so I remember it was like the bottom of the 6th. That's you know, it's the bottom of the 9th for these kids. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's the last chance. Bottom of the 6th. And this team was down like 3 runs going into the bottom of the 6th. So I'm like, okay, we're going to be quick here. No way they're going to come back. You know, this will be done. Thank God. All of a sudden they start staging a comeback. Okay. So now the tying run is on third base with 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. And I'm starting to get nervous because I'm like, I do not want this to go into extras at all.
Oh, no.
So, of course, what happens almost every other pitch at that age, a wild pitch, right? Because the kid's pitching, he throws in the dirt, catcher's not good enough to stop it yet. So the kid's on third, wild pitch happens.
Mm-hmm.
Kid tries to come home, you know, take home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even call it steal it because it's like, it's just a wild pitch. So he's just trying to score off a wild pitch. Play at the plate. Catcher somehow, like gets it, throws it to the pitcher covering home. pitcher hits his glove, like as he's going down, it comes out of his glove, but he had it. He's going down. He puts the tag on, comes out of his glove, but I called the kid out. And I did it because he had it in his glove, and so it was like a rookie mistake as an umpire. I didn't let it play out, but I also didn't let it play out because I just wanted to get the hell out of there.
Oh, no.
So I called him out, and you see the ball clearly like dribbling kind of away. And when I tell you,
I can imagine the dads, bro,
that the entirety of the field that I was at just goes berserk, like because the team that won, you know, they're like excited, but even those coaches and everything kind of know that they like got away with it. And then the dads, the coaches, dude, I had moms waiting for me when I got to the gate to leave.
What was that? How'd you resolve that?
I just like put my head down and just kind of like let them chirp whatever they were saying to me and everything. So as they're doing that, I'm walking away. They're still yelling at me as I'm walking away, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a separate section where the umpires park at the ballpark. So there's always parking there for them, you know, so they don't have like a situation where they're running late. Dude, I make my way out to my car finally. The first base coach from that team is out in the umpire's parking lot waiting for me.
What do you look like?
Oh, dude.
Bald?
You already...
Goatee?
Balding with spiky hair coming out of his visor a little bit. Goatee, gut, like wearing coach's shoes, sunglasses. And so I'm like, in my head, I'm walking up. I see him just kind of like walking back and forth in the umpire's parking lot. I'm like, oh, here we go. And so I get out there and he walks up to me and he gets classic like umpire coach this close to my face and everything. And I just go, you have something you want to say to me, sir? And I'm like, Mulinaro. I'm like getting heated because I got these moms and everybody yelling at me. I'm like, it's a 9-year-old baseball game on a Wednesday night in the summer. Who gives a shit? You know, so I'm getting hot. So I say that to him and he kind of like, you can tell he's got a lot that he wants to say and everything. He's getting real heated and all that. And he just takes his sunglasses off. He just looks at me. He shakes his head and he just walks away. And I was like, I just got in my car, went to the open house, you know, probably got drunk with my friends, and now I have a story.
Oh, man. The way you just ruined everyone's life. The way they'll never forget you. And you're just listening to Roscoe Dash on the way to Jordan Reeser's open house. Girl, the way you moving.
I was like, I'm out of there. I'm getting my paycheck later.
Man.
It's summer. I'm good to go.
I wonder what that guy was really
But it was
say.
crazy, dude. Like I was alone.
Yeah.
No one coming
that's
to help.
tough. That's like dude, I don't know. That's a bad moment. I would not want that to happen. Oh, rookie mistake too.
And you can't go back on it, right? Like, I mean, I guess I could have like pointed at if I was a vet umpire, I could have like pointed at the ball and then been like waved it off and called him safe. When I was 17, I'm like, I committed. That's the call I made. And also I want to leave. So
God, every ref wants to leave. Every ref.
Yeah, dude. So that didn't happen to me while I was playing, but kind of one of those effed up stories from.
And the city of Southport
route.
hates you. Okay. Edgewood.
Yes, definitely. Not welcome back to Edgewood Athletic Association. All right. We've gone on long enough here.
Go ahead.
Keep sending in emails. We keep getting more and more, and we can't get to all of them every week, so that's awesome. But keep sending them because we will get to them, even if they're backed up a couple weeks. That's teamtheseguys@gmail.com. Follow the show wherever you get your pods.
Rate, review, comment.
Leave a review so that when people are looking for different, funny sports pods, funny pods, all of a sudden these guys, I know those guys. Boom, there we go. And they can join with all of us and have a good time. YouTube, new YouTube show, and hey, you know what? Yeah, I've seen the comments and I got better video now. So I'm excited about it. And I hope you're excited about it as well. And yeah, Benny still looks better, but I'm closing in the gap a little bit. So
there it is.
I'm excited about that. Watch us on YouTube every week. These guys Clubhouse on YouTube. What else? Go see Ben in Chicago. Why don't you push those, Ben?
Chicago coming up tomorrow, February 12th. Rosemont, February 13th. Pottstown, Pennsylvania, March 8th. Torrance, California, February 23rd. Plano, Texas, April 2nd. Rochester, New York, May 9th and 10th. Las Vegas, May 24th. Rate, review the pod on Apple Pods and Spotify. And for YouTube, just join the fam, baby. Join the clubhouse and comment favorite weird thing at a stadium that nobody might not know about that you like though,
like the Conseco just regular clock,
or just underappreciated stadium things. Not sports podcast.
All right, cool. We'll see you guys. Talk to you next week. Brent Selleck.
These guys. Oh shit. Ricky Prohl.
You know about that.